you are suddenly with the 7-pound baby who somehow generates 50 pounds of laundry every day, plus there's no time to deal with it.
You think about being pregnant, especially for the first time, is the labor, because
really
that's what you're worried
right.
about, that's what's coming. You don't even think about the after part, and that's when you get hit with how hard it really is. Yeah.
I felt really unprepared for how hard the important stuff was.
It's going to be so natural, so easy to breastfeed, and it was the hardest thing.
I went to lactation like 6 times.
So did I.
I lived with a lactation consultant, pretty much.
I had them on speed dial.
Be okay with asking for help. Can I call you, even if it's late? And then thinking about ahead of time, can I go to some group? Because finding other people, that group experience really helps reinforce, like, oh, I'm not the only one who's up at 2 in the morning thinking about these problems.
I think
tricky thing.
the biggest piece of advice is just to ask for help and be willing to accept the help. Accept the meals, accept, someone to come over and just sit with the baby while you can eat dinner or take a little nap.
Yep. Finding neighbors that can help just sit for a couple of hours.
It should be a fun experience. And I think for a lot of women, there's tons of moments of fun, but there's also the moments that aren't so fun. And the moms we worry about, frankly, are the ones who don't have any fun at all.
I felt like, where did my life go? This is not what
Schedule type.
I was thinking. Oh, it'll be my same life, and now we'll have a baby.
I thought that too.
No.
I wish someone had said this earlier, that basically the first 3 months are pretty much hell, and then it's awesome, like no in between.
You realize, obviously, you choose to have a baby, you realize they're there with you 24/7, but I don't think I quite got how 24/7 it is, literally, like how exhausting and draining, and especially in the early days.
He was like a stranger for that first 4 weeks, and then I can remember he was on the changing table one day, and my husband walked in and went, he looks familiar to me now. And I said, I've been kind of experiencing that all of a sudden too. All of a sudden he's our little guy, and we know him and we know what he needs.
That's I think about the same time that we thought, this is still awful.
Yeah.
But she feels like a part of the family.
Yeah. I wish I would have also known that introducing a third person into your family, I wasn't prepared for what an adjustment that would be to our relationship.
The first 2 months, my husband and I had weird floored, but we thought our relationship was so rock solid, and it was during the whole thing, but there were road bumps all of a sudden, which we had never dealt with. We had never experienced, and just the sleep deprivation and our expectations of each other, our expectations of this baby.
And how you're caring for I
feel it's even better now.
Oh,
our relationship, just knowing what we can do together as a team.
You can be having a bad day and just a smile or the laugh.
The laugh is
gosh,
good, yeah.
It makes it all worth it, definitely.
And you do the dumbest thing.
Oh,
I know.
Smile.
Anything to make them smile.
You're making the goofiest